you work from the principle of finding out what they know and trying to build on that and giving them opportunity for them to practice what they mostly already know, but then enriching and enlarging that knowledge.
So you start with what, the basic sort of sounds of English, or do they already have that underway?
Well, in all languages, many of the sounds are the same. We learn those sounds as just little children. As babies, we'll pick up a sound and the baby learns that that has meaning, that he can achieve something by making or repeating that sound, same sort of thing. And there's just some sounds that we have in English which are very different to what, say, an Asian person would
So
speak.
what are some of those sounds?
The TH sounds, the F sound and the S sound. And
So just getting those out. They have difficulty in pronouncing those.
they do.
Yeah.
It's not in their language, so they don't know what it is, although in some of them, they have the same sound, but it's associated with other sounds, and therefore they don't recognise it.
Now, of course, in our world at the moment, we've got people, by and large, are into the pursuit of pleasure. But if they wanted to be into the pursuit of God, what were some of the steps that they'd need to take along that sort of road, Russell?
That's a good question. I think that they would have to, first of all, recognise within themselves that they have a need, that there's something that is missing from their life, and they want to satisfy
that the pursuit of pleasure and things isn't really going to satisfy them enough, and so in the same way, perhaps, as you would teach English language, you then would want to introduce them to the things about God, starting with the basics.
Yeah, well, in life, when you sense a need, you go about you ask questions, you seek, you find, until you find an answer. And this is what happens. And mostly people look around to see how other people are managing. And they look at them and say, why are they not experiencing the same thing as I am? Why do they seem to be contented and happy when I'm not?
Right.
And so then once they've got the question, then it's much easier to meet the answers.
So like the ESOL people, the English second language people, they have an immediate need to learn and be able to communicate here in New Zealand, and so they want to explore that, and so they go looking for teachers who can teach them how to speak English. So you're saying in the same way, once someone recognises they've got the need, then they can go and explore that and start asking the right kind of questions of people.
Yeah. Unless they recognise they've got a need, it's a hopeless task.